G'day, how you going, folks, and welcome aboard to All Aboard Live. It is Monday, the 9th of March, 2026. How are we all doing? Lovely. Welcome aboard to the stream. Tonight, we are live. I'm just setting up some other buttons here for my gameplay. So, just give me a second. So this will be RFB. And that'll be RFB as well. That'll be RFB up. I think that's, yep. And AFB down. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is well. I'm just setting up some RFB buttons and everything for the German stuff. So we're just ready to go. All right. Let's get it up and running, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we encourage you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn the notification bell on. We have for you guys tonight a great lineup of train action. Morristown Line, Great Western Express remastered. East Coast Way remastered. And we have some S-Bahn action on the card, or some German action on the cards later on. Might be S-Bahn, it might be not. We'll soon find out. But we are live. We're ready to go. Let's get our camera. Just there. We'll bring it over a little bit so you guys get a bit more room. There we go. All right. We'll get the camera up and going. All Aboard Live, episode 155. We don't have the spinning circle tonight. I can easily fix that. Just give me a second. I'll just quickly go and get that up and running. Just got to quickly do it. Okay. Okay, we should be right now. Oh, is it on the front cover? God damn it. Where the hell did that go? Alright, I've got to redo it again. Just give me a second. There. It's not gonna play good for me tonight, is it? It's gonna be naughty. There we go. We got it up and running. There we go. Lovely. All right, there it is. The All Aboard logo for tonight. Well, episode 155. We're ready to go. So let's get it up and going, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? Morristown is what we're doing first up. Aero free action. Welcome to the summit, or vice versa. Yep, from the summit. From the summit, that's what we're going to do. Bit of light cloud. Let's get it up and running. Enjoy. Here we go. First trip on the cards tonight. All right. All right. Yep, we got the reshade up and running. Yep, reshade's up and running. Let's get it up and running. Morristown. Morristown action. Alerter. Hold that on bright. Platform. Ditch lights auto. Yeah, of course you gotta have a train in front of us. It's gonna plague us. What's new? Ay! 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 Lol. So we're up at the summit.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Once again, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I am using the Stream Deck XL keyboard and mouse. Okay. And as always, keep the comments about Train Sim World only and trains in general, if you like to talk about trains in general. Well, if you are waking up to your Monday, folks, g'day, good morning to you. If you're here in Australia or in the Southeast Asia, good evening, welcome. And it is roadmap day for the people in Europe and the USA and all that. It is roadmap actually falls on the next day for us overnight. It's overnight here in Australia. All right, let's have a look at our schedule. Maplewood, South Orange, Mountain, Highland Avenue, Orange, Brick, Church, East Orange, Newark. It's a pretty much of an all-stop service, actually. This is a good service. Very nice. Nice. I'm still a bit sick, folks, but I've been able to get out truck spotting today, folks. It's been a very wet day here in Sydney today, actually. So, yeah, I got a bit wet today on some of my adventures. I did 2 trips today, both on the same motorway. No, it's not the M7. It's not the M7. So tomorrow coming up on the YouTube channel, folks, we got seen one of the supercars teams go through today, actually. Today we have for you guys tomorrow. Sorry, today we had for you guys episode 134 of Don's Truck Spotting Australia Adventures at Kings Langley for the first ever time. Kings Langley is just on the other side of Kings Park. So one side of the Sunny Hole Road, you got Kings Park, and then on the other side you got Kings Langley. So we went to Kings Langley for the first time, and tomorrow we have episode 135 of Don's Truck Spotting Australia from the M2 motorway at North Rocks for the second time in 2026, and it's a very wet journey. I was under the bridge though, so I wasn't getting too wet. Wasn't getting too wet. There was a lot of spray off the trucks and everything, but yeah, I wasn't too bad. I was underneath the bridge, so it was fine. So that's coming up tomorrow, and that's going to be a really, really cool trip. We got a lot more of the down, not on the bridge. We've got a lot of on the bridge as well, but we've got a lot more this time around that's not on the bridge. So yeah, I captured the normal. You know, I've got shorts from there, and I've got some daily shorts recordings from there I've done, and I've started posting those up today, this afternoon. Actually, I've posted one of them up so far. So I'll post a couple more of them up before I go to bed again tonight. So the plan is I'm going to be back out and truck spotting again tomorrow. Weather's looking not too bad, mainly in the morning again, some showers and stuff, but yeah, it looks like it's sort of going to be like today, just a mixed bag. And it was starting to get really wet at my second trip though, so my second trip is actually going to be not the next episode after tomorrow. I'm actually splitting up the M2 trips because they're both on the M2 motorway, so I'm splitting them up. The only reason I didn't split up the last M7 one from Kings Park to King Langley is because I fell sick, and I've had the flu the last week with the rhinovirus. So I couldn't do anything else. So I couldn't get out and about. I had to stay home. I thought I had COVID, you know, so I was being cautious, and yeah, I just felt bad. It was terrible, sore throat, really bad sore throat. Anyway, let's focus on the trains. So road map is today. So we're going to find out what the March road map is going to bring. It'll be overnight our time here in Australia. So I'll wake up tomorrow morning, have a look at the road map. We'll talk about it on Wednesday with our launch live stream of the Czech Republic route, ladies and gentlemen. The first Czech route in train sim world history. We're going to be live with that with our very special midweek World of Trains episode on Wednesday, the 11th of March, 2026. I wish this had a bell on it. Not too bad.
This station stop is Maplewood.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Trust me, I won't be going 4.5 hours tonight for live streaming. We had a really, really big live stream last night on American Truck Simulator, folks. Great viewer base as well. Yeah, I'm very happy with the... well, I'm not really happy. Obviously, I would love to be getting, you know, thousands of views. Obviously, that's, you know, the goal for everybody. But it was definitely the best viewed American Truck Simulator live stream in quite some time. So, any content actually, to be honest. For the American Truck side of things, that is. Right, coming into South Orange. It's a little bit close home. It's on the other side of the foot of the mountains. Here, not New South Wales. Yeah, so I was on the... I'm getting on the train now. Trying to make something funny then, and I just absolutely blew that out of the water. I was just like, nah, I just stuffed it. Next stop is Melton.
The next station stop is Mountain Station. When leaving the train, please watch the gas.
Oh, hang on. We just got up off our seat and just standing there. It's like, stand up all of a sudden for the national anthem. What? Holland Avenue next. Yeah, so I say the ambassadors are probably doing their thing with the uploaded videos for the Czech route. You know, the typical, you know, British aces and, you know, the typical dovetail suckholes. You know. Thanks for giving us a stream key like the sniffing. Oh, bro, I swear they're paint sniffers. Don't like fakes, folks. Yeah, I'm just a brutally honest person. I just don't like fake people. And I don't like people that take advantage of people either. You know, it's yeah. Just, you know, not in my caliber, you know. It's not in my bones to be doing that. I want to people to enjoy all the great content, you know, and people have to charge people for certain things for certain games, and I just think that's wrong. There should be community based where you're all, you know, if you have a true passion for something, you want everybody to enjoy it. You know, stop, you know, trying to rot people by trying to make a quid for yourself. You know, if you want to fucking do that, get yourself a real fucking job. This is my job, folks, so this is where I make my money. Still on the platform, don't worry about the 82 over, that doesn't really matter.
Station stop is Highland Avenue.
When you're on the platform still, you're not doing a mat. You're fine. And he's got his suitcase ready to go to New York. I'm on my way, on my way, on my way to New York, New York. This is definitely just on the other side of the mountains. You got Lithgow, Orange, you know, Dubbo, you know, up through there, and keep going, and you end up where Connor is in this South Oz. If you decide to swing south when you're going out west. I suppose it does do that when you're on the Indian Pacific here in Australia that goes from Sydney to Perth and goes via Adelaide. Have you ever seen the Indian Pacific train before, Connor? I certainly have. Yeah, Wednesdays here in Australia, here in Sydney, it goes through on Wednesdays. I'm not sure about now, but I know it used to go through on Wednesdays. Oh yeah! We got a suicider. Please don't do that, folks. Stay behind the lines even when the train's coming into the station.
This station stop is Orange.
Brick Church next.
The next station stop is Brick Church. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Station doors on the opposite side on this station. Whoop. East Orange next.
When leaving the train, please watch the gap. This station stop is East Orange.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Wrong button.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, underground stations, or on trains.
New Broad Street next. Gotta be careful because we are dropping down on the speed.
Attention passengers, please take your rubbish with you and dispose of it thoughtfully.
I don't know why it's freezing up like this, folks, so I do apologise. This is completely freezing up on me. Yeah, that was weird. I've never had that happen before. You have to have a look at my custom engine settings later on tonight, because there's definitely something in it that's causing confliction a lot. I'm trying to not talk as much tonight, folks. I've got a whole bunch of ulcers on my tongue. I've had some lemon earlier and it's burned all the bloody sides of my tongue.
Station stop is Newark Broad Street.
Just gonna save that in case I do get an issue or something.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
So I should be able to get the... Yeah, I was just going to say, should be able to see some the New York skyline from here, which you can. Final stop is the next stop. It is a slow journey into the station. So it's currently 18 hours 07 and a half, and we're due there at 18 hours 22. Obviously the freezing and the spiking doesn't help, folks, so that sort of adds to the pain. If you can like to know what bloody setting in the settings it is that actually does cause it. So I'm using DX12. It's got nothing to do with it. As far as I know, it shouldn't. I know it's not officially supported and everything, but yeah, I can't play the game without it. The game runs way worse without DX12. See, it jerks up around these damn corners. I think I did figure it out a while ago. I figured it out what was causing it, but I can't remember what line it was. So I don't want to be going, you know, off and then having to figure out what one it is. I might have a look at it while I'm here. I'll just look at my my custom engine settings. I played a game on an SSD DDR4. It's a critical. Is it critical plus? I'm using the big bad boy. So SSD, like, it's not a toy. It was a freaking $400 bloody SSD card. Just under 400. See, I'm not sure if the streaming pool size has something to do with it, or it's the maximum temperature. Or if it's the pipeline cache. So I'll just have to take them out one by one and just work it out. Limited pool size to VRAM is 0. I'll have to double check that. Anyway, I'll work it out. Yeah, I just want to know what line it could be that could be causing the freezing that keeps happening every bloody split second when going around corners, like curves. Because, yeah, it's just been a real pain. Well, clearly the railway guy, you haven't checked our upcoming live streams for the channel. I don't even have to answer that question, to be honest, because if you're not switched on to our channel, then give me a second, folks. My damn bloody buttons are not working again on my. Fuck's sake! These better not be doing this again. Buttons are not working on the damn. Can you turn that down, please? Yeah, no, it's working now. All good. Buttons weren't working on the stream deck there for a second, so they're working now.
Customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, underground stations, or on trains.
Looks like we've got a red signal up in front. We have to be very careful with that. No, we are going to be live on Wednesday with the check route. It is releasing 5 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Wednesday. So we'll be live on Wednesday night. But if you followed our YouTube channel and our socials, you would have known that we would have been live with it. So anyway, all good. I really haven't checked out the preview stream or anything for the check route. I will be getting the expert train as well, but I will be away on the weekend, so it won't be live until this time next week. I won't be doing any of the expert buttons or anything, though, folks. The only reason I'm getting it is because it's just for extra gameplay, and I want it because it's obviously got some trucks coming on the back of some trains, and they're Deutsche Post. DHL's finally in the game officially, so I'm very excited about that. And I want somebody to make a mod like Rob S, where with all those trucks on the backs of the train, can we have all different types of European companies? Just don't put the Yeti Sobot. One would be like, damn man, he's in it. Let's get the pitchforks and knives out. Yeah, no, I'd like to see FedEx on that. I know the other company that was meant to be in it, but I want that officially. I want that officially in there. This is a very nice train. Yes, it certainly is. Yeah, this is a beautiful train. I wish they'll bring the Comet V, but the only reason they won't do the Comet V is because one of the carriages is completely different. No way. Yes, sucking my lady. Yeah, it's that damn train that was in front when we started at Summit. Well, there's no use going forward because what's the point of that? We only go one more signal. Just wait. I seen somebody released the combination of the northeast corridor to Trenton and combined it with the Long Island Railroad. Now I can only assume because it crashed to the desktop straight away for me that it's actually the first Long Island Railroad, not the remaster. So that for me sucks because I don't have the original downloaded, so I didn't see the point of it. So I threw that out the window. That was something I was actually wanting. I was very wanting to do, from like do a trip from Trenton and go all the way to Rockacoma, where it doesn't go to Rockacoma, doesn't it? But you can just go all the way from like to the end of the Long Island Railroad to Trent Valley. Big trip, big trip. God, what would I take? That would be the thing. Oh God, I'll probably most likely take the M7 over the M3 going through there. Obviously, we could have took the M9, but nah, it wouldn't have made sense. The M8 would probably make more sense. But yet again, the M8 doesn't run on that way, does it? What would be cool, because everybody's now seen that, everybody's actually now calling for them to combine Brighton Mainline with East Coast Way, but the only reason they can't do it is because obviously East Coast Way is remastered now and it's got the new skybox, and Brighton doesn't have it. So if Brighton had the new settings and everything, then it would be easy to do. So we'll just have to wait for that to be updated, and I reckon that'll be something really cool to see, combining East Coast Way with Brighton Mainline. But I think it makes a lot of sense to combine the Trent Valley and everything with the New York remaster that's coming up. So that'll be cool. All right, let's get up and running. Shit. Wrong button, Aussie. It's down, not up. Oh, fuck. I think I stuffed it. Yeah, now I've got to go into suspension. And now release it. There we go. Got it. There we go. It's easy when you know it. Don't panic. Don't panic. Czech Republic route live Wednesday, midweek World Trains. So that's up on the channel now. Set the reminder. I don't like the fact that people come on and say, oh, will you be doing it? It clearly just states that you just don't follow our channel like you should be. So, yeah, for me, that's a bit wrong. I want my followers to support me, not just come along and say that type of stuff. It's just proving to me that it's not proving much at all. It just proves that you're not a true follower of our content, and I just don't like to be rude, but I just don't welcome those types of people to our channel. So I just want true people that support our content. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the likes of British Ace and all the other Dovetail ambassador suckholes end up doing the Czech route either today, probably most likely today. Well, thank Dovetail for giving us a stream key and all this stuff, and it's like, you thank him for sucking your dick as well. Fucking when all us people are struggling, we have to pay fucking top dollar for fuel and all this shit, around the world, and at the moment, the way shit's going on, and you want to be a fucking cocksucker like that. Fucking dickheads. When you want things, you have to work for it, not fucking get it for free. Those are just what you call lazy cunts. You want something? Work for it. Look at me. I go out. I do video photography and everything for the trucks and everything. That's my work. It's my passion. I run the YouTube channel here. I build the mods for you, all you guys. It's 100% free. I don't ask for any money for it. I don't. I don't oblige you to spend any money for mods. It's just wrong. People like RTA Mods that want to fucking charge you for your mods and don't even send the files to you. That's just disgusting. And we all know the situation there. I don't have to explain it. The guys at war at Ukraine, but it's funny how they send you an email and they turn around and have a go at you when you threaten that you're going to leak the mod out. When I won't anyway. I just thought I'll throw it out there and see what he says and see if I get a response. And I got a response. So I thought, okay, well, you respond to that email. It's funny how you respond to that, but you don't respond to me actually asking you when can you update the damn mod to 158 and send me the files, please. No. It's lucky I know how to unlock the fucking files. So if anybody wants 158 updates for the RTA mod stuff, just give me a inbox at our Facebook page.
The next station stop is Hoboken.
I've had enough of those cunts, so I'm going all in.
New Jersey Transit please report any suspicious behavior or packages to the New Jersey Transit Police at 1-888-TIPS NJT. Please check the overhead luggage rack and surrounding areas for all of your personal belongings, and dispose of your trash in waste receptacles located on the station platform. For your safety, watch your step as you leave the train. If you have small children, be sure to take them by the hand while leaving the train. If you need additional directions or information, please see a member of the train crew. Thank you for traveling with New Jersey Transit. Have a safe day.
Holy shit! Since when did that update come in? Holy fuck! That is sick. I've never heard that message before. Holy shit. When did they update that? That's sick. But you see my jaw drop then? I've never heard. That was full on. That was full on. That was cool. That's the type of messages I like to see with announcements and that. That's the best one yet. That's sick. Yeah, I'm such a fan of the Morristown line already, but after hearing that, damn, this is even better. Holy crap. That's so legit. This is what I say to you guys about how some of the American stuff, they treat you with respect, you know. They say that you're a customer, you know. Say attention customers. They treat you with respect, and that's what the railways you should be like, you know, treating your customers with your courtesy and respect. And I want to do that to you guys out there, but unfortunately, you know, when I don't have people that don't follow us like they should, really, it gets under my skin. It's just, yeah, it's frustrating. I hate to say it, and I apologize to the people that are like that do that, but I just want people that to really understand that this is my job and this is my passion, and I just want people that are really into enjoying my content, you know, enjoying my train sim world experience over somebody that's not going to tell you the truth, you know, about the game and all this stuff. And I said to you guys that this year I'm going to try to be as professional as possible with it. And unfortunately, you know, it continues to be a broken record. That Dovetail says I got to do this and got to do that and got to do this and got to do that, and it continues to be a load of bullshit when they continue to release stuff that shouldn't be released. Like, we got the announcement how long ago for Thomas, and they're already announcing it at a launch date. Like, I really I can see this going bad. Unfortunately, I can see it going. I hate to say it because I'm really excited for Thomas. And by the way, we are live with that next Wednesday, midweek, World of Trains, Thomas the Tank Engine takeover. It's going to be awesome. It's the first ever midweek World of Trains that's going to be not a Train Sim World live stream. So, yeah, if anything would do it, it would be Thomas. So, yeah, I'm so looking forward to this, and I just hope for the best, but I just know that I know that it's going to go wrong. I just know Dovetail's history. I know what they're about. Something's gonna go down. I hope it's not bad, but yeah. I hope it's good. I'm praying that we finally can just go and bow down and clap and say, hallelujah, they've finally got something right. There's not that many bugs. They're not too bad. They're not plaguing. But, oh, yeah. Get on the forums and just submit your tickets if there's any issues, folks. Unfortunately, I don't get involved in the forums. I look at the forums. I don't get involved in them because, yeah, it's just a waste. Be polite to everybody on there. That's all I say. If you speak the truth to them, they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. All right, it's time for some high-speed action. What do you reckon? Where's the high speed action? Alright. Give me a second, folks. I really got to get this flying down. Yeah, I apologise to the railway guy about that, but yeah, I just yeah, just think that's out of character when you ask that. But I'll be honest with you. Yes, we're live on Wednesday, and of course I'm getting the check route. This is I was talking about this on the Saturday night live stream. We did a Saturday night Train Sim World live stream this last weekend go by. And I was explaining to my viewers, it seems to be every 12 months around the same time we seem to get a new country release to Train Sim World now. And they seem to only go to the country once, and then that's it. So I'm really hoping we'll get another Dutch route announcement very soon, because that I would love to see another Dutch route. I want to see the double stack Dossos in the Dutch route, to be honest, on a Dutch route. I know we're getting one on Train Sim Classic, even though it turns out that they changed their mind. It's not going to the Amsterdam where it was supposed to be. But yeah, we've Train Sim World. I'd love to see another Dutch route. I'm hopeful that they'll bring another French route as well. I'd love to see an Attain route as well. That would be really cool. Really, really cool to see. So I think after, having a little bit of Italian in it in the past, I think for me, I would love to see that red high-speed train. That's the 1000 or whatever they call it. I know it starts with F. Yeah, that's just a weapon. That's a weapon, that thing. So I'd love to see that. And I'd love to see Spain as well. High-speed Spain Spain route. So that would be cool. But obviously it comes down to licensing at the end of the day. 18 hours 44. Let's go reading the London Paddington. And we'll do a July and a bit of light cloud again. And we've got the diametric weather on it this time around. There we go. Do note I am using reshade tonight. That's got nothing to do with the freezing that's going on as well, folks. If I wasn't using it or using it, it would be the same thing. All right, forwards. Yep. That's isolated. Then we get that in normal. Done. Here we go, and down the road we go, hey yo, hey yo, hey. Hey yo, hey yo, hey. Hey yo, hey yo, hey. If this was a pro range, we would have that, but anyway. We've got that in trains. Is it that one in Train Sim Classic with the Class 90, I think. Yeah. Armstrong Powerhouse version. Let's go outside. Oh, yeah, we got the mixed bag. Oh, yep. Mixed bag, nice. I don't mind that. I actually like the mixed bag one. I know some people just want just the one livery, but the mixed bag is quite cool. I just wish the passengers were boarding and unboarding this train, though. That's something that really also plagues the game. We know the issues with the passenger behaviour, so we don't have to go there. We know that's a core issue, and Dovetail just continue to annoy. And you know, I know they're saying that they're working on all these improvements, but have they actually stated that they're working on passenger behaviour fixes? No, they haven't completely stated that, have they? That'll be something I reckon somebody, if you are involved in the forums, can you please ask them the question in the Q&A for the March roadmap, please? It's something that really needs to be answered from Dovetail. That are you working on fixing up the ghost stations with no passengers, passengers boarding and unboarding high-speed trains, passengers being on the platform and not coming out of a portal, and actually coming on and off the trains like it actually is in reality. You don't have a bunch of people just all of a sudden just come out of a portal and walk to the station platform when the train is already in there ready to fucking depart. Pretty much. So seriously, come on. I wish that, like I said, I wish they would completely just get rid of the portal and, you know, not with the trains though, but the passengers, the pathing system. It's just, yeah. Like, we've got AI technology now, like, seriously, like, come on. We have got a sound mod for this, folks. I reckon it would be nice to get some more information on the London Overground route extension to Richmond, and I'm hoping they'll announce that it'll actually be going to Clapton Junction too. But it's been way too long. We desperately need some information and clarity that it's still being developed, or what's going on with it, because it's gone on for way too long now. I love these things when they fly past. It's so cool. We've seen them in real life is even better. You know, obviously we've got XPTs here in Australia, so XPTs are, you know, like HSTs, and obviously the HST is retired now. The XPT is almost retired, but yeah, the XPT here in Australia was based off the British HST, and they're very similar actually. You know, engine-wise and the speed and all that. You know. Cabin's a little bit different though, obviously, but the inside the cabin, like inside the passenger area, and there it's very similar. You know, you got your kiosks and all that in there, like your restaurant, you know, toilet facilities and all that stuff, and the seating. You know, you got your first class and all that. Very uncomfortable to sleep on though. Very uncomfortable. Hey, DHL. Check out all the smoke coming out of that on that. That's really cool. The sort of the heat. And here you're seeing Great Western. You're probably seeing it for the first time in our drone cam. Coming up the slough, folks, slough. That was lots of fun. Couple of the containers back there. Here comes another HST. Full-blown first Great Western. Beautiful. Nice. Back to the drone cam. You get a real sense of especially when you get to London, you know, and you got all the real London buildings in the backdrop now, you know, in this remaster compared to what it used to be. Yeah, this is something I was calling for years for Train Sim World, and now all my wishes coming to fruition. Yeah, it's so cool. And I hope for the same for Brighton Mainline when they remaster that. You'll get all the real real London skyline buildings in the backdrop. You know. It's just a matter of when they're going to pull the trigger on Brighton Mainline remaster. You know, it's not a matter of if, but when. You know, I'll probably lean more towards in the TSW7 era than Train Sim World 6. I'll be quite surprised if it is in this era. I would probably assume it probably released around the same time as Great Western and East Coast Way. They probably may do the same next year, where they'll may do a remaster of. A lot of people are wanting Northern Trans Pennine, and I have to agree. I love to see that get updated, but really, it might lose its character if it does. Tees Valley Line would be a nice one to see. So I probably would prefer Tees Valley Line remastered. Brighton main lines are obvious. Yeah. But we know how hardcore that was. So the timetable might be smaller. So that would not bother me at all. At all. I think that might get the Long Island trip, but no, it might end up being a version 2. That might be the only way they could go with it. I don't know. We'll find out, because that's the only rush hour route that hasn't had the Todd 4 and the skybox changes and all the fancy bells and whistles. And like I said, at the time of that release, that was the biggest timetable in Train Set World history. That was the first of the big timetables. I think that was Joe's first release, if I remember rightly. Not British Ace Joe, that was, yeah, Joe that works with Dovetail, does the timetables. We have a speed change. You can see the London backdrop there. Just went over the Richmond line. Or the Richmond line was over the top there. East Coast Way remastered, still to come, folks. Also got some Deutsche Bahn content coming your way. Approaching London Paddington very shortly. We are going to be heading to our next trip, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be doing some Deutsche Bahn content very shortly. East Coast Way coming up later on today. You're probably thinking, oh, I was hoping that was next. No. We're going to be doing some German stuff next. We're going to mix it up. We're going to split that UK content. Yeah, I I noticed that a few people have been questioning about the lack of German releases in this era of Train Sim World. It's not just the lack of that, it's the lack of content being released has been very it's probably a little bit less than what it should have been. I think it's more so got to do with we do get runs where they sort of pump content like bang, 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 bang. And this is the month they are doing it. So there'll definitely be more Train Sim World content released the week after Thomas releases. I probably assume that next week will just be dedicated to Thomas. And then the following week will be another DLC for Train Sim World, which I'm hoping they pull the trigger on the Just Trains release, but the Class 90 would be cool. The Class 90 would be awesome. And here we are at London Paddington.
Attention passengers, please take your rubbish with you and dispose of it thoughtfully.
Platform 5 for the 1915 Great Western Railway service to Swansea, which is ready to leave. The train at platform 12 is the 1915 Great Western Railway service to Greenford, calling at Acton Main Line, Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Drayton Green, Castle Bar Park, South Greenford, and Greenford. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 12 for the 1915 Great Western Railway service to Greenford, which is ready to leave. The train at platform 10 is the 1911 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington, calling at London Paddington. Passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 10 for the 1911 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington, which is ready to leave. The train at platform 10 is the 1911 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington, calling at London Paddington only. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 10 for the 1911 Great Western Railway.
Well, that's how retarded the passenger information system is. The announcements. But anyway, they really need to. They need to do something about that. It's just, God, it's typical dovetail. Like, yes, we're run by retards. Right. This is All Aboard, episode 155, Monday the 9th of March 2026. You're with the Godfather, the Aussie Don. Welcome to you all. Our chat is open to subscribers only. Don't just watch us. Prove that you are a true train fan.
Running a
Must be. Just gotta double check something. Yeah, you thumbs downer, you really need to come and step up and grow yourself a set of balls instead of stop thumbs downing on all my content all the time. I know who it is. It's Dean doing it. Found him. Right. Well, we found the culprit. I just got the birdie in my ear just then. Thanks for that, Dave. All right. Let's now do some action on the let's do this mid one. It's a very nice route, this one. We've got the Expert 101 on here, have we? Where's the Expert 101? Oh, we've got a whole bunch of Expert 101s on here. You betcha. I see. All right, let's rock and roll with this. This is going to be lots of fun. Lots of fun. Mulheim to... let's do it the other way. Dude, we'll do a nice clear day. All right, let's rock and roll. We're not doing expert controls, as far as I know, we're not. I'm hoping this actually works. Let me just check my controls because I just want to make sure that I've got the expert controls off. Where do you go for the expert controls? Is it in January? Yeah, train faults and everything is off. Settings. It wouldn't be any player assist. That's the one. I'm pretty sure. Expert mode, local. Yep. Expert mode off. Right. Here we go. Sifa's in here, isn't it? Where's Sifa itself? That's what I want to know. That's wiper control. Where's Sifa on this? I can't remember. It's been so long. We'll have to play it without Sifa.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
AFB, AFB, AFB.
IFB's on. Okay. We want to push the bar up to just a little bit over 5. There we go. Here we go. This is going to be fun. Huh? Now why is it only going a little bit and then stopping? That's weird. That was weird. Anyway, we're up and running now. Somebody left their rubbish on the platform. There must have been a party. Yeah, I don't know how to put Sifa on. It's, yeah, it's weird. Looks like we've got a couple stops along the way. Oh, we got one stop along the way. 26 kilometers to our first stop. Got a speed change coming up, so we are preparing ourselves to slow down.
Customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, underground stations, or on drains. Coming down to 100 kilometers per hour, so we are slowing down, preparing for the 100 kilometers. 21 kilometers to our first destination. We're on the Mannheim route tonight, folks. This is a route that goes just south of Frankfurt. It's been a while since I've done a full-length trip. The last time I did attempt a full-length trip on here, actually, I got stuck at one of the red lights, so I'm hoping we... and it was close to Mannheim when we had that too, so hopefully this time around we'll be good to go. We'll give it a save so we can get the back up on there. 20 kilometers to our first stop. Join our chat, open to subscribers only. All right. Yeah, I was just reading the Reddit just then about some of the freezing that I've been getting here. I don't know if you guys have been seeing it here. When I've been in the cab, I've been trying to work out what line in the... See, here it goes again. See that? When I'm going around bends, it freezes. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but you probably notice sometimes I'll be going around the bends and it just freezes every split second. Bang, 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 bang. Like it's just like full on like I'm doing just there, you know? Like I'm just like full frozen and I'm just slowly trying to get myself out of the concrete. That's what it's doing. And it's just annoying the living shit out of me. And we all know Unreal Engine 4 suffers with micro shattering. And I'm using DX12. And for some reason it just doesn't fix the problem. So I've been trying to figure it out. Here it goes again, see, it just... Frame rate's okay, it's great. It's just the shattering that's happening. And my PC doesn't feel hot, it feels warm, it's not overheating or anything. The 12 VRAM under my belt, I'm pretty right on that. And I've got 64 gigabyte of DDR4. And an i7 11700K. And I'm seeing people on Reddit just then, I was reading that even on the 5070, you know, there's problems. People even on a 50 series. So, and I've seen people also with the 5090s say the same thing. They've had the same problems and that. So it doesn't matter if you're on the big boy or you're on the lower, on the 30 series like I am. Could be worse. It could be on the Xbox, and we had the terrible texture problems and that. I don't know how you guys even bother playing it. I would, if I would only had the choice of an Xbox, I wouldn't even be bothering with it at all. Even though I'm a rail fan and everything, and love Train Sim World, you know, and everything, I couldn't do that. And it doesn't matter if I'm using the reshade like I am here. You know, I'll take the reshade off here. We've got 52 gigabytes. 47. That's quite interesting, actually. It just dropped some frames when I put it on that. 51, 50. Okay. So that does chew up some frame rate. That's quite interesting. But it's only chewing up 5 or 6 frames. That's nothing. So it wouldn't matter if I was on that or whatever. For the graphics, for the reshade and everything to chew up 6 frames is nothing. 5 to 6 frames. That's nothing. That's worth the graphical upgrade. Gonna slow that down now because we are coming up to our first stop. And I'm gonna have to go to the toilet as soon as I get to this station. I'm hoping I make it in time. Nah, I should be right. Yeah, that's the first time I've actually noticed the frame rate dip by using Reshade. So, yeah, that was quite interesting. But it was only 5-6 gigs, 5-6 frames. So yeah, that's nothing, absolutely nothing. Den steigt ein Dancer Waster Steisten. New Stent and Den Wenstensi, I think it is, this station. Man, my German is absolutely terrible unless you give me something easy like Berlin, Munich, Hamburg, Hanover, you know, Frankfurt, something very easy. Baden, yeah. Cologne. All right, look at this. You got a couple of beautiful trains here in the station as well. And we're the Expert 101 coming in with the IC. Inner city train coming in. Yeah, all right, Bruver, David, yes, David, Dabba-dabba-doo. Yabba-dabba-doo. That's a beautiful photo just there, actually. Look at that. A stunning photo. Okay, let's open up those doors. Why they're not opening, I do not know. Have we got a That's weird. Okay. All right. So we've got 28 minutes. 28 minutes. 28 kilometers to go. But don't go anywhere. I just need to use the restroom for a second. So we'll be back with some more of Train Sim World here very shortly. Here on All Aboard. I've not been. G'day, Chris. How you going, mate? It's been a while. I'm been not too well, mate. I've had the rhinovirus over the last week, so I've been, which is just a common cold. So I had the sore throat last. Got the sore throat. Woke up last Tuesday with a sore throat and everything, and yeah, got really bad after I went truck spotting on last Tuesday, and yeah, I woke up on the Wednesday and I felt really, really bad. So yeah, it really didn't hit me until Wednesday, and then yeah, just been battling it. I'm still blowing my nose and feel stuffed up in the head and everything, but haven't got the band so much around my head today. So I've been back out working again today with the trucks and everything. So yeah, I'm back on the road, which is good. So yeah, we are rolling with the Expert 101 on the Monheim route currently. We've already done Great Western Remastered tonight. And we've done Morristown earlier. So we've done full trips on there. We're doing a full trip on here. And then we've got some East Coast Way coming up very soon. Still what it did before. I don't know why it does this. Why does it do this? Haha. It's still doing it. The fuck is doing this? Why is it doing this? Okay, I don't know what's going on, folks. I cannot drive for some reason. I've got electric, all that is off.
RFB, 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 RFB. RFB, RFB, RFB.
Okay, we're gonna try again. It's something to do with RFB, but anyway, I think RFB might be off now. So we're gonna have to watch our speeds from now on. Don't forget we are using Reshade tonight, folks, as always. Reshade. Don't forget, Wednesday we are live with the brand new first ever Czech Republic route in Train Sim World history. Now, forget about me trying to pronounce this new bloody train route, folks. I'm just calling it the Czech route. Simple. What the fuck? Now I got that stupid Jeep. You gotta be kidding me. Let me get rid of my camera for a second, folks. I've got that stupid bloody... it doesn't show it on here. RFB's back on. That's not working, is it? It's not working. I'll also turn it off. So I'm gonna have to watch my speed.
Mine.
I don't know what's going with freaking that seems to be working again now. That's alright. It's up and running again. Cool. We have some faults. We're in an expert train. We've got. You're not really falling behind, Chris, because we've been getting free remasters lately, because we've had the second part of the Colin Arkin remastered, the Great Western Express has been remastered, East Coast Way has been remastered. That's where we're heading to next, folks. We're heading to the East Coast Way remastered coming up next. There is a DLC for that, though, so... And here we got the 10 seconds of frame. Actually, it could be worse.
Customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, underground stations, or on trains.
Attention passengers, please take your rubbish with you and dispose of it thoughtfully.
Attention customers, please do not put your feet on the seat. Fines apply. Thank you.
customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, underground stations, or on drains.
Attention customers, please do not put your feet on the seat. Fines apply. Thank you.
$12 kilometers to Mainheim, Humbanov, main station. Just gonna take that off for a second. Show you guys that the so it's not just that that's causing the freezing, see? So you can see that it's clearly still happening. Yeah, I forgot one of the reasons why you want to not been on our streaming is because you've moved house, Chris. So you're most likely, you're obviously in your new location now. Once again, folks, don't forget I am playing the game with the keyboard, mouse, and the Stream Deck XL. Most of my button controls are with the Stream Deck now, folks. I do a little bit with the keyboard, but the majority of it is with the Stream Deck. Ooh, shite. Nope, all good. No, we're fine. We have got a speed change coming up.
Attention passengers, please take your rubbish with you and dispose of it thoughtfully.
You know what? I might post a short up on my channel and actually do the camera angle so I can show you guys my stream deck with all the button settings I have for Train Simwell. I've only just put RFB and settings into the into it tonight though. As I said to you guys on Saturday that I would be doing that, but I once again forgot to do it. So I did it at the start of the live stream. When I was actually live, I said that I'm currently putting in my AFB German settings in so I can do the cruise control. So yeah, no, they're in now. And no issue whatsoever coming in the you know what, we're gonna reset this game at the end of this trip, folks, because usually when it gets to 3 hours it crashes to the desktop, and I think I'll be on the East Coast way, so I better reset the game so we don't have any issues. Well, they're not really original anymore. They're remastered, but obviously they're not going to be a part of our top 5 countdown because they are originally from Train Sim World 1. Yeah, your new location, awesome, awesome. You can keep the address. Don't tell us the address. That's it. You know, that's private. We don't give that information out, especially in this world. This is a beautiful station, this one, folks. This really high-tech station, this one is beautiful. Let's get a photo. Look at that, beautiful. It just reminds me of a sort of a station that you would see in Asia, you know. It's very modern, you know, like an airport station. It sort of reminds you of that.
Attention passengers, please take your rubbish with you and dispose of it thoughtfully.
I think that's the left Rhine. I think we just went over the left Rhine. Right. Mannheim Station. Mannheim Station, I should say. Don't forget another admin, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier today, Don's Truck Spotting Australia with my video photography of real trucks here from Australia. We had our latest episode 134 from the M7 motorway at Kings Langley for the first ever time, ladies and gentlemen. A new location on the M7 motorway. And tomorrow we have episode 135 from the M2 motorway at North Rocks on our very first wet day truck spotting adventure for 2026. It was pouring down raining today, so we're underneath the bridge in the rain and all the trucks with all the spit coming off them, and yeah, it was lots of fun. It was wet. It was cool.
Bitte achten Sie auf den Abstand bis zur Grundbahnsteigkante.
All right, there we go. Full trip on the Mannheim route. That's it's been a while since we've actually done a full, complete trip on that route and actually completed it. So yeah, last time we tried to attempt that, we actually got stuck at the light just before we went around the bend, just coming up, yeah, not far from Mannheim. But this time, success, great, awesome. So let's go to the main menu. I'm going to quit the game real quick and we will return. Right. I'm just going to double check something while I'm actually on the actual game itself. I just want to know if I've got my... Yeah, I've got that there. So I've got that one. Okay, just give me a second. I'm going to quit out of the game for a second. And what I'm going to do, so I'm going to get rid of that. I want to get rid of some of the lines for a second. And I want to bring that string pull size back to 22 and bring that back to 14, and maybe that could fix it. And then we'll go from there. I'm gonna put that to the side for now, and then we're gonna go back into the game. We might have to have a patch. Nope. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a downloadable patch later on today, or if surely there should be one later today, because we have to have one for the release of the new route. So and obviously the new DLC, the new expert DLC 145. So surely there's going to be a patch. There has to be. There hasn't been a patch over the weekend, has it? Let me go to the forums for a second. There might be something up on there. They seem to be later than normal lately. We know Dovetail at the moment. They've been all over the place. So, you know, it's all haywire. Okay, while we're waiting for the game to load back up, I'm just going to be on here. I'm at the forums. I'm just having a look at the March Q&A. The 805 doesn't work even work properly on 9th gen consoles. doesn't work properly. Lol. Somebody's asked now with remasters. Now with remasters also on the plate, how does Dovetail manage route DLCs, logo DLCs, core game updates, etc., along with remasters? Now, these are a good question, actually. When are the next lot of patches and updates coming? Yes, finally somebody said something about the mile. They said the mile day. It's the mile. It's the mile way. Mile way. WAY. When is the extension coming? Somebody must be watching. Dull hashtag 7945. You are watching our stream. Thank you very much for listening in. I appreciate. Yeah, but it's mile May. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Because that's what I was asking. So, yeah. That'll be awesome. I don't want to know when it's arriving. I just want to know what the status is on it. Like, how's progress going? Because that's something I want to see. See, they haven't given us any footage or anything or any information for a while. So that's something I really want to see them announce. Or show us some new details. I'm hoping we get more details with the Northeast Corridor, New York. That's remastered. I'm saying New York remastered. I don't care what anyone says. Even though we're getting a bit of the Harlem line and we're getting a bit of the OG part of the NEC New York. I am calling it the NEC New York remastered. That's it. There'll be some CSX freight in that too, so that'll be really cool. Some new I sincerely apologise for that in the background, folks. Yeah, it's been raining very heavy up that way. Yeah, don't remind me, Chris. My best mate, Joe, he's on a cruise ship at the moment, heading up towards Queensland. So he's out on sea at the moment, so don't jinx it. All right, let's take the 171. We'll take the /8. Brighton to Eastbourne. I need to grab myself a drink. I've taken away the drone cam and that to see if that could be causing the issue. I'm just experimenting, folks, with the engine. Got my ginger beer. I haven't had a ginger beer while I'm being sick, so I've had these two bad boys in here for the last week now. I won't have too much of it. All right, here we go to 171/8, 1G33 Brighton to Ashford International. We're starting at Brighton Mainline. And let's turn on the key. We'll flip that down that way and we'll open up those doors. Turn on the headlights today. Make sure we turn the cab lights off. We've got the gauge lights on already. Everything else is set up. We are good to go. Right. By the way, we got a mod installed that has fixed the PSI, the passenger information on the screens. See, this one doesn't have it, but anyway. Hoover. Oh, I actually put the wrong side in. Now, the reason it freezes up, folks, is... hang on. Let's get back in the thing.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Welcome aboard the Southern Service to Ashford International, calling at Lewis, Holgate, Eastbourne, Pevensey and Weston, Pevensey Bay, Normans Bay, Cooten Beach, Collington, Bexhill, St Leonard's Warrior Square, Hastings, Orr, Three Oaks, Dolan, Winchelsea, Rye, Appledore, Ham Street and Ashford International. The next station is Lewis.
Got the Class 700 going up there on the Brighton main line. That'll be a 12 car in reality. So they got 12 cars to run on there. That's why we need a 12 car if we do get the Brighton main line update. So you can see I can't go fully up on the camera now. This is a route that I've played multiple times since the remaster. So this should have a fair decent portion of cash built. love the rail singing on this route. Absolutely fantastic. And River Games done the remaster. They absolutely blew it out of the water. It was really well done. But the guy behind the timetable is the same guy that done the remaster timetable for the Birmingham Cross City. And we know how good that is. Actually, the community has voted that as one of the all-time great timetables. Look, I don't care what anybody says. Like, Birmingham Cross City is one of the fan favorites. It is one of the really, like, the standouts out there. So it's no surprise, because I enjoy it too. It is great. But I have to say that this route, like the East Coast Way, this is my all-time favorite train sim world route. This is number one. The all-time great. And when we get to the end of the train sim world era and we move to the next one, we'll probably end up doing a top 5 best of all time or top 10 best of all time. I think top 10 best of all time would probably make more sense. But I've already given away the winner. So there's probably no point. And obviously, this what you're seeing here tonight, folks, is what I'm seeing with the game when I'm using the reshade. So this is even more remastered than what you would normally see. This is what it looks like without reshade. No more black tunnels on the East Coast Way, which is great.
Customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, underground stations, or on trains.
Approaching Lewis.
We are now approaching Lewis.
Attention passengers, please take your rubbish with you and dispose of it thoughtfully.
This is Lewis. This train is the Southern service to Ashford International, calling at Holgate, Eastbourne, Pevensey and Weston, Pevensey Bay, Normans Bay, Cooton Beach, Collington, Bexhill, St Leonard's Warrior Square, Hastings, Orr, Three Oaks, Dolan, Winchelsea, Rye, Appledore, Ham Street and Ashford International. The next station is Holgate.
See, if they ended up extending this route to, or like I said, they should have, or to Hastings, they would have been 8 or 9 new stations in the game.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to Ashford International, calling at Holgate, Eastbourne, Pevensey and Weston, Pevensey Bay, Normans Bay, Cooton Beach, Collington, Bexhill, St Leonard's Warrior Square, Hastings, Orr, Three Oaks, Dolan, Winchelsea, Rye, Appledore, Ham Street and Ashford International. The next station is Holgate.
And as you know, Ashford International is links up to the HS1. Suppose they could could do it in a way where they would have Eastbourne to Ashford International as a standalone route. Technically, it would be part 2 of the East Coastway, even though it would be known as something else in Train Sim World terms. I think the route's called something different in reality anyway, so yeah. It'd be cool to see. I'll be really excited if they did that. Really excited. I'll be like, yes, I'm finally getting what I wanted. But it's actually better. It's going to Ashford International. And then if that happens, everyone will be calling for that remaster of Southeastern High Speed, or just a little update where we could see these bad boys go coming in and out on that route as well. Going off from Ashford International. That's a really cool, really cool photo then. Yeah, the rain ban up in Queensland is absolutely insane. Yeah, I noticed that. Where my first daughter is up at Harvey Bay, I noticed they copped a really bad drenching. And yeah, it was raining with the game yesterday up there at Suncorp. The Dolphins South's game where, God, 30 points to 40, seriously. They're playing like they're playing in the frickin' bloody old Holden Cup. Big score. Big score. I think that was the most entertainingest game of the round. Like, when I didn't watch it, but I've seen the score and I thought, damn, that's a really insane game of footy. 70 points in total scored. Wow. Between the two teams, 30-40. Normally, if there's a big score, you normally have the opposite, like just one team just pumping the score, not both teams like very close to each other. 30-40. Jeez, I don't. Yeah, that was really, really something. So that's something the Dolphins have always been known for. They can score points, but their defense is just thrown out the window. If they got their D right, they would be a big threat. certainly scored more points than what we did. Yeah, I seen. I was in. I was up for it. I knew it was going to happen, and they started talking this and that about the Broncos on the NRL 360 tonight. I thought, yep, I fucking knew this was coming. Let them talk shit. They started doing. They did this last year, and then look what happened. Talk it up. Talk it up. I'm over the politics on the side out. Yeah, it's bullshit. Anyway. 4 miles to Polegate. Polegate, that's what we said. Where time do we?
Attention passengers, please take your rubbish with you and dispose of it thoughtfully.
Attention customers, please do not put your feet on the seat. Fines apply. Thank you.
Customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, underground stations, or on trains.
As always, folks, it is advisable to like and subscribe to Australian Worldwide Entertainment. Turn the notification bell on.
We are now approaching Polegate.
Don't forget, we've got a poll vote going on tonight as well, folks, asking you guys, will you be buying the Czech Republic route, yes or no? And that was the railway guy's answer, asking me probably why, if I am buying it, maybe. Yeah,
This is Polegate.
yes I am.
This train is the Southern service to Ashford International, calling at Eastbourne, Pevensey and Weston, Pevensey Bay, Normans Bay, Cooden Beach, Collington, Bexhill, St Leonard's Warrior Square,
X-Hill.
Orr, Frioul, Dolan,
I wouldn't be going there.
Appledore, Hampstead and Ashford International. The next station is Eastbourne.
Would not be going to X-Hill. Oh, Bexhill. I thought it said Exhill. I'm thinking, what the hell? Bexhill, not Exhill.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Welcome aboard the Southern Service to Ashford International, calling at Eastbourne, Pevensey and Weston, Pevensey Bay, Normans Bay, Cooton Beach, Collington, Bexhill, St Leonard's Warrior Square, Hastings, Orr, Three Oaks, Dolan, Winchelsea, Rye, Appledore, Camp Street and Ashford International. The next station is Eastbourne.
Ah, we've just got reward. I reckon they could have filled that space back there more, to be honest. More houses would have been more sufficient. It's just a little tiny pick. Alright, coming into Eastbourne now. This will finish our East Coast Way remastered action. Oh, g'day, Big Bubba. Thanks for following us up on our Facebook as well. I appreciate it. Coming into Eastbourne now, platform 3. Check out the truck on the side there. And it's a Volvo. It's a Volvo. FM it looked like, actually. Was it an FM12? No. Definitely FM.
This is Eastbourne. This train is the Southern service to Ashford International, calling at Pevensey and Weston, Pevensey Bay, Normans Bay, Cooten Beach, Collington.
So this train route in reality, it comes down here to here, and then it goes back the way we come into this station, and then you would have seen the crossing a little bit further down the line. It's about a couple of miles down the line, and then you go off that way towards Ashford International. And when the train goes to Ashford International, it goes via Hastings and Orr and all that. And Ashford International is actually part of the HS1. That is actually one of the final stations. Actually, I think it is the final station before it goes under the channel to France. So yeah, it's really cool. Unfortunately, Dovetail don't have the license for Eurostar. I wish because the channel would be a bloody awesome route, but unfortunately, I don't think everybody would like it because it's 40 minutes inside of a tunnel before you get back underneath the water and over into France. So yeah, everyone will be saying, I need a croissant before I even get there. Very nicely done. All right. Thanks, Connor, for coming along. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We're live on Wednesday. That's our next live stream. So yeah, we're not live with train. I was planning to do a live stream tomorrow night for American Truck, but I'm probably not going to get time because I'm just going to be so busy with every other stuff. So anyway, I've got a fair bit of work to do here in the studio. So that will wrap it up for tonight. Thank you very much for everybody watching our Monday live stream of All Aboard, episode 155 on this Monday the 9th of March 2026. Don't forget, earlier today, Don's Truck Spotting Australia, episode 154 premiered on our YouTube channel from our trip at the M7 motorway at Kings Langley, which is the other side of Kings Park, on the M7 motorway. And tomorrow we have episode 155, which I still need to go into edit. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going into edit and edit up episode 155 of Don's Truck Spotting Australia from my trip earlier today at the M2 motorway, North Rocks, New South Wales, Australia. Lucky I was underneath the bridge and everything today, and up on the bridge and everything underneath another bridge, because it was pissing down raining today. So yeah, it is a wet adventure of truck spotting. So look forward to that. It's gonna be our first wet truck spotting adventure for 2026 as well. So it's gonna be cool, really cool. We did have one or two last year, and we've got one coming up tomorrow. So look forward to that. So thank you very much for watching. And episode 248 of Midweek World of Trains is on Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget, this bad boy is on this Wednesday. It is Midweek World of Trains, episode 248, the first ever Czech Republic route in Train Sim World history. Brand new DLC, 2 new trains, brand new route, brand new country, brand new
safety system. There's so many things we're going to have to learn on this thing. So this is going to be a learning curve for us, learning curve for you. It's going to be lots of fun. Can't wait to bring it to you. Don't forget, the best place to see it will be here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. Don't worry about it, those ambassadors that are doing the recordings of it right now. They don't use reshade. They don't use reshade. They don't use a stream deck. They just use sometimes a rail driver and that, which is cool. I love the rail driver. And yep. Anyway, the rail driver is I'm more for the black one, the real big, the big black one. They've got the is it from it's somewhere in Asia? I think it's from. But yeah, it's really really more sturdy. I just think the rail driver is a plastic little toy. That's just it just reminds me of a toy. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on Wednesday for our next live stream. And that's it. Don't forget, our daily truck shorts will continue to be posted, and other fantastic shorts on our YouTube channel. Wednesday. Can't wait. And we'll talk about the roadmap that is happening later on today, ladies and gentlemen, for Train Sim World. There will be a March roadmap later on today. They'll give us new details on the upcoming projects of Train Sim World 6 and obviously Train Sim World 7. We'll see you next time. Hooroo!
Mm-hmm.